lockdown and virtual.
Yeah.
You were doing it 2 years ago. And that's
three and a half. Yeah, 3.5 years ago, I was doing Facebook Live. Yeah.
And last time I talked to you, I says, Gil, you are ahead of the curve. You are online. Here I'm sitting here behind the microphone hiding, I should be doing the first thing, but, and I do. It's great. D. Miller and everybody punches in. You see them all plugging in, saying hello, and then you're got the new CD that you're doing, promoting or whatever for the artist. Zach Harmon, that's another great one that Sandy Carroll's got.
Yeah.
It's a blast to watch and see. And you're doing it both. You're on air, and then you're also working with the Facebook stuff. Yeah, so, good stuff.
And it is a lot. It is a lot of fun. I enjoy it. There are some days, to be honest, there are some Sundays or Mondays that I've had a long day, or I've done this, I've done that. I thought, geez, I have to do Facebook Live. Oh my gosh! But the show must go on. I figure there's somebody on that other side that has had a worse day than me. They've got more problems than I've got. Mine are minute or non-existent in comparison to theirs. So I always do it. And like I say, if I can bring a smile to somebody's face or whatever, I go, blink, mission accomplished. And exposing the artist, that's what it's all about also, exposing the artist to listeners. And then they make better contact. They interacted on Facebook Live with the artist. So when they hear their song, or maybe one of the artists will tell a song. Like I played Phil Pemberton in Roomful of Blues one day. I was getting their album out, and Phil was listening, the lead singer for Roomful of Blues. And he said, I wrote She Moves Me for my wife. And see, I didn't know that. So I played that, and then everybody thought, oh, that's cool. You played that, you sang that for you wrote that song for your wife. And, it made a lot of people's day, and it made his wife's day because she was listening at the other end. He said, oh, my wife is smiling, because I said, hey, Philip wrote this song for his wife, type thing. So, like I say, that's always, the mission is accomplished. If I can bring a smile to your face or let you forget about something that happened that wasn't the most pleasant thing that particular day.
Well, amen, Gil, because that's exactly like talking to you today. Yesterday I posted we were going to play Lawrence Lebo, I need to get her up, Bridget Purdy, and the ladies all responded. So it was like, that's what I love to do on my end with my little show here. Play them, know it's out there, and then we get to all kind of celebrate together as the notes are playing on the Magoo. So I'll tell you what, let's get to Lawrence Lebo. I need to get her up right now, and we'll be right back with Gil Anthony. Thank you.
Hi there. This is old school girl Lawrence Lebo. You're listening to Tom Garrett's spinning the best blues at whomagoo.com.
From head to toe, look my way, baby, I'm sure you'll know I'm old school. I'm old school. I like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school girl. I'm an old school girl, that's the way I roll. Etta James and Baby, they rock my soul. I'm old school. I'm old school. Like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school girl. Girls today like to get a text. Rather you kiss me on the back of my neck, 'cause I'm old school. Yeah, I'm old school. I like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school to nay nay and twirl. Baby, let's swing it and do the jerk, 'cause I'm old school. Yeah, yeah, I'm old school. I like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school girl. New school girl wants to ride in an Uber, but you'll see me driving my 57 T-Bird, 'cause I'm old school. Yeah, yeah, I'm old school. Yeah, I like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school girl. I'm an old school girl. Yeah, I'm an old school girl. Ooh, yeah, I'm an old school girl. Yeah, yeah, I'm an old school girl. Ooh, yeah, I like it that way, 'cause I'm just an old school girl. Yeah, yeah.
Lawrence Lebo, old school girl. Gil Anthony is my guest. Lawrence, she's just got a fabulous voice, as does everybody that
Yeah.
we know and play, but my God, it's just like an angel, hey?
Yeah, an
what I
old
tell her.
school girl.
That's what I tell her.
Yep, an old school girl. She's cool. I like Lawrence. You know, I have that. I don't know if you have the CD before that. Don't Call Me Larry. I know that's a little sticker she had also. Was Lawrence. And you know, here's an interesting thing. And you don't remember this because you're too young, but there was a group, and because I'm always looking at stuff and I like rockabilly music. There were a brother and sister duo called the Collins Kids. Did you ever hear of them?
Mm-mm.
Anyway, do you know what their first names were? Lawrence and Larry. She was Lawrence and he was Larry.
Oh, my.
I did not. I did not know that. Yeah, so Lawrence Lebo was not the first woman to be named Lawrence. You know? But that was I thought that was interesting. Anyway,
Yes.
yeah, we were talking about it when we were listening to her. That you know, that's where my heart goes out to. My heart goes out to all the entertainers that are now working, and you know, that were solely entertainers that weren't. You know, there's a lot of the people that have daytime jobs and then play music at night.
Yes.
But there's also equal as many of our friends that's what their main income and their only income is, and that is music. You know.
Lawrence came on my show on my birthday on April 9th, and I've been talking to a lot of the people, probably 30 artists in the last month or two, because I didn't know what to do with this thing. It's, oh, hi, I'm happy, let's talk about your music, but you're not playing and doing your stuff. And, you know, God bless Lawrence, and we were talking about that, because she is the ultimate cabaret lady. That's what I think of when I see Lawrence. And there are pictures of her in the 60s and
Right,
stuff. There's
right.
one by the seaside or something. I go, Lawrence, oh my gosh. You know, such a
Yeah.
Hollywood, that's what I mean, starlight kind of a, and everybody is. But,
Right, right.
yeah, all that stuff, and, you know, talk about that, all their entertainment, D. Miller, and that's why I wanted to kind of bless these ladies today and anybody else out there. I always tend toward the ladies' side when I play my blues. What can I tell you guys, you know?
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, that's the way I am. You know, if you've looked at my pictures on Facebook or whatever, the BMAs, you know, people will say, when I come home, they say, God, that's all I see you with is a bunch of women. I said, well, do you really think I'm going to have my picture taken with a bunch of old gray-haired guys that look like me?
Yeah.
Vinnie Marini, my older brother, you know, I mean, come on. You know, I mean, it makes me look better, too, and I need all the help I can get when I'm surrounded by beautiful women. And that's
school.
The thing, you know.
It's old school.
Yeah,
Vinny
that's right.
got He's Mr. Couch, music on the couch, and I'm hoping he's doing well. He had a little crash, a little accident.
Yeah, he did. He did. I understand. I need to call him, but yes, a friend of mine talked to him, and I talked to him, a mutual friend, a couple days ago, and he said he's doing all right. He's recovering slowly but surely. He had just come home from the hospital this last week, early part of this week. So Vinny's doing all right. My older brother, yes. The reason I say that, Tom, is people and I don't know if you see, people always mistake us for one another. I'll be walking down Beale, and hey, Vinny, how you? I'm not Vinny. And it always happens, and it happens to him too. And we go, we're just two old white guys that have white hair and short, and we don't look anything alike. Why do? And it was funny. Doug McLeod, the guy, in fact, just won the BMA for acoustic artist, was walking up Beale with his wife, and I walked out of BB. He said, "How you doing, Vinny?" I said, "Doug, I'm not Vinny." We had met a couple of times briefly. "Yes, you are." I said, "No, I'm not Vinny." He said, "Yes, you are." And it just so happened Vinny was right across the street, in the street at the same time. I said, "That's Vinny over there." He said, "No." I said, "Hey, Gil." And I waved to Vinny. I said, "Hey, Gil, come over here." Vinny goes, "Hey, Doug, how you doing?" He goes, "What the hell?" He said, "From now on, when I see either one of you," he said, "I don't know which one I'm talking to. I'll just say, 'Hey, brother, how you doing?'" So I saw Doug McLeod later that night on Beale Street. He's standing there talking to him. I walked by him and I said, "Hey, brother, how you doing?" "Hey, Gil." He goes, "Wait a minute." He goes, "Hey, brother, how are you?" But yeah, people always get us mixed up, and I don't understand. But I had one guy tell me, Vinny does music on the couch, and he does a lot of them during the IBCs. He does a lot constantly on the air for several hours at a time. Guy came up to me and said, and I can't remember who the entertainer was. He said, but he said, like, "Tom will be there." I said, "Okay." "No, Tom said he'd be there." I said, "Where's he going to be?" "Well, on your show." I go, and I knew where he was already headed. I knew where he was headed. "On my show?" I said, "Yeah. He's coming up to Rum Boogie." I said, "Well, I'm not Vinny." He goes, "What?" So what the heck? But we have fun with it. It happens every year.
Well, he is the master. From what I'm doing on my end, I saw that many years ago, his show. And I sent him a little text, "Get better," because, look up to you. All the things you do influence. And, what I try to do, too, I cheer for everybody, man. This is just an open forum of content, friends.
That's right.
Look
You're
what
right.
I get to do knowing you just by putting this together. And no income. This is just resume, have fun, learn, grow. That's all it is, and rocking the tunes. And Gil, since last time I talked to you, I have the other side. I'm on Live 365 where I play all the licensed jams. That's going all the time. So I got this side on the Spotify or the iHeartRadio and the interview, but then the other part I can play everybody, which makes it fun for me and get to talk to you too.
Right. Yeah, it is. It's a passion. I'll have friends, and I've had classmates ask me, "When are you going to retire?" I said, "From what? What am I going to retire from? I'm not doing anything. I'm playing. I'm doing what I love. It's not a job. In fact, I pay to do what I love.
Yes.
It's not a job. It's just a passion. I can't imagine doing anything else. I could not stand being at home all the time knowing I should be playing blues. I could not stand that. In fact, since I started it, Tom, and I'll let you go here shortly.
Yeah.
But since I started doing it about 1995, 96 on a regular basis,